Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. So let's get right into today's video. And thank you for all my subscribers. And if you are new here, thank you. And don't forget to hit on that subscribe button so that you will not miss out on our future videos. Thank you. And please, no derogatory comments. Thank you. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Perfume to use. They will not buy good perfume to use inside their house. Their bed sheet na one bed sheet then they use. Àṣírí wọn ni mo tún fún yín yẹn o. Na one bed sheet. Some of them they put for them they use inside their house. Now one room. Some of them they live. Ẹ má bínú o. I'm not saying living in one room is bad. If you live in one room, you make that one room be like a palace. You will now be living in one room. You will not make the place clean. You will not have time to tidy up the place. You will not have time because you are rushing after money. At the end of the day, the money you are rushing after, now people will not help you work and go chop them. Imagine somebody, where they build house for Nigeria, he go build house, then go use marble everywhere. Where Nigeria, where if he go, if he spend only 2 weeks, now other people go up and stay there. He go come there abroad. One ilé làbọ̀ sinmi oko, ilé làbọ̀ sinmi oko náà fi bà tọ̀tá yín jẹ́. Ilé làbọ̀ sinmi oko, òun náà fi bà tọ̀tá yín jẹ́. Come and look at where one of our people is living in abroad. Help me come and judge this video. Ẹ jẹ́ n gbé sí. Somebody say it's better to live like a poor person in abroad. Ó dà pé mi ò gbọ́rú ẹ̀ rí. It's better to live like a poor person abroad and live like a king in Nigeria. So within 36 months, you go take 2 years to be a king, and the remaining 34 months, you go take. I am Yegide. Anyone with good career abroad will never stay over 2 weeks. God bless you, Yami. They are Nigeria, they will go. Let's even say they say spend 4 months, 4 weeks. But if you have job, you are going to clock in and everything. You cannot stay too long outside Nigeria, outside your jurisdiction, abroad where you they live. Come and see the house where somebody, one of us, they live in abroad. I don't see. And not beside, I don't see somebody like that. So you will enter some of their houses. All these your people in Nigerian people, no let them post for you. Some of them, ordinary area rug, they no feel buy. Ordinary area rug. Some of them, if you enter their house, you want to waka, you no look ground, their area rug go fall you down. Their area rug. If you know waka well, why? Because that area rug don't tear. How much they sell area rug? $25, $30. Toba one want you. If you want to buy very expensive one, maybe $100. Now they sell area rug, but they will not buy. Their kitchen, the rug for their kitchen. If you enter some of their kitchen, you cannot even drink water. As then go come Nigeria, because they will change dollar, they will change pounds, they will change euro to come and post for you. The life they are living in Nigeria, in abroad, their life no go, you know, tasansan. Like their life no tasansan, all because they want to come and post for you. All because they want to come and post for you. You see now this thing, because they are trying to impress people abroad. I will still enlarge it, because they want to come and post for you in Nigeria. The pressure they put on themselves, you know, let them live well. See where one of your brother they live for abroad, and I don't see somebody where they live like that before. Not one, not two. I just look, I do as if I no see. I say, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́. Ibi tí mò ń gbé, the place where they sleep, I say no wonder. Many of them, they say they are depressed. It's not possible. Am I depressed? See where somebody they live.
The same family here for Europe. So 10 years house for Europe. Wanna see you. 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 See every day. Then I room have been a garage. Garage I see you. A garage I call you. See you. See you. Every day fool. Ask me till they catch you for here. See. Ask me till they catch you for here. Wow.
And I say, she make I replay. She make I replay when na brother they stay for abroad. There are many like that, oh. There are many like that. Such people know they like make people come visit them for house. There are many. You see where somebody they stay, human being, like Sharon in abroad. In abroad, where we say household things they cheap. Is it plate? Very cheap. Is it rug? Very cheap. Is it bed sheet? Very cheap. Then say somebody for 10 years and he get mansion for Nigeria, 2 mansion for Nigeria. And there are many of them like that. Many of them. There are so many of them. If it is possible, many of them self no one pay rent for abroad. They would rather have a free place. Okay, I should read your comments. Wait. Okay, I totally agree with you. If you have a solid career, you can't even live overseas and travel to Nigeria for months. Like myself, I make 7. Oh, shoot. Seven figure, and maximum vacation I can take is 2 weeks. And even if I have, hold on, even if I have to travel or something, I want to believe. Comment in here low. Okay, even if I have to go to Nigeria, I have to take permission from work because of security reasons. Shetiri, how na they do ourselves? Majority of Nigerians, we don't live. Not me, oh. Me, I have decided this is my life. The remaining one will remain. I must to chop my life. No wonder you guys are always saying abroad is depressing. Abroad is depressing. When you are working your ass out, why will abroad not depress? When you are working to go and impress people when no send you, why will abroad not depress? Some of you, your children, they can never live in Nigeria. You are not making yourself comfortable. Where is supposed to be your primary home? Where you live is your primary home. You see that Nigeria where you dey look, now your secondary home now. It's only your home of birth where they born you. Where you live, I have explained this thing countless times. Where is home? Home is where you go to work and come back to. Home is where you stay most part of your life. Home is where everything is that gives you joy. Maybe if your children are now back home, your wife is now back home, and you are now thinking of relocating back home, is understandable. But even at that, where you live, you go that you are working for that money, you that you are struggling for that money, you deserve the best out of that money. What is your problem? And I want to believe the person that has this apartment is an elderly person. At 40, 50, 60, you are not living for you. You are still struggling to impress people. You are still struggling to impress people and what people will say. You are not looking out for yourself. You are not living for you. Please, at what age do you want to start living for you? When you are 70. When you are 70. When there is no more strength. No wonder we dey see some of you at 80 years. Ẹ̀yin ṣiṣẹ́. The last time they say one of our people 70 something then kpai am. I say wetin 70 something they find for work. Some people say he still has to work. Okay, let's agree he has to work. Must still work in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. An elderly man, old man, that is not even elderly, an old man, 70 something, going to work at middle of the night, 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. What is he looking for? What type of money is he looking for? Who is he working for? Who does he want to impress? Is he still giving money? Some of you now, so una go suffer on yourself, especially you men. I have been saying this thing. Say men don't like themselves. You don't like yourselves at all, men. A man of 70 kiniko, 60 something, when you are supposed to be enjoying your peace and your money, the little way you get. You know be Woko. You are not Okoya. You will now go and marry. You go and marry somebody wey still dey born pikin. You go carry extra baggage at old age. Sometimes I just look, I say, shey people get head so? Who are they impressing? You build 2 mansions in Nigeria and your primary place of residence, you can't make it comfortable. And you are not complaining abroad is depressing. Mo máa ń wò yín tẹ́ bá abroad wà depressing. Màá tún wò pé báwo la abroad ṣe wà depressing? How is it that depressing? Ibi tẹ́ ti ríṣẹ́ ṣe, tẹ́ ń rówó ná. Even if you live alone, you have money to spend. Some of you cannot even carry money to go for holiday. Iṣẹ́ yìí ni ṣá bí ẹni tó ń fi iṣẹ́ ṣe. And the little ones they can come when you now decide you want to take care, go to Nigeria. You now decide you want to go to Nigeria. JJ, I'm not saying a man should not look at his old age. Because he wants to have a woman by his side. Why pikin at 60 plus? What is that pikin going to do for you? Now, so far you go suffer till that pikin be 20. By the time you are 80 something, that pikin, how old it go be? Anyway, that is not a problem. That is not a problem. May I comment mouth for that one. Abroad where you dey live, you will go to work. The days you will have off, your off day, that you are not going to work, you cannot be in your house. Sit on a leather chair, recliner, put your legs up, put on your TV, enjoy yourself. If now order food, make them help you cook them as a man. I trust my women, sha. Women, they enjoy their life. I trust women. They know they slow when it comes to that kind of thing. See where your fellow brother is living. Apostle, thank God you are a man. Picking at 60 plus is foolishness. No, some men see it as enjoyment. They see it as an old age. They are having children of old age in 60. Another trouble at 60 in Iloyibo. That is very tough to take care of pikin. The house where you keep for Nigeria, where you build, you will put somebody there that will be paying school fees. Paying salary to where they guide the house. Your children are in abroad. Anything happen already, people will go drag the property with your children are there already. Where you stay, especially those people will get children abroad. You have children abroad. You are doing investment back home. Or is it that some of you don't have paper? It's now understandable. People will not get paper. Even if you don't have paper, you are still living in that place. At least make that place conducive, comfortable. Even if it is one room. When you go out, you come back. Look at the place. You feel happy sitting in that place. Which kind of year work now they work? You don't have time for yourself. An average African man, they don't enjoy life. An African person, not even man, even some women. Sometimes you will see some women in this abroad. You will wonder, how did they get visa? You will see some women abroad. Ross, if you don't want to buy expensive clothes, Ross is there. You don't want to buy expensive clothes, Ross is still a bit expensive. Kino Porukwe. Yeah. Thrift store is there. tó sọ páṣọ wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ píìkì nǹkan ẹlòmíì àmúra báyìí àfi bí ìtàkà bí ìsàkàlùmí ìmí àmúra àfi bí àwọn sérékodé nílùú òyìnbó ẹ wò mí báyìí pé in this abroad lẹ múra bí ẹni tán lè lù yìí wọ́n wá kàkàn wọ̀ bàtà ẹlòmíì báyìí tó máa wà lẹ́sẹ̀ when you see the shoe àfi bí bàtà pẹjapẹja nílùú tí nǹkan wey country wey something cheap wey you go inside the store slippers ní ayé bó jẹ́ kí náà porúkọ ẹ̀ kí lórúkọ store yìí tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé what's the name of this store that starts with B? What is the name of this store? They sell they sell mostly winter jackets. They are good with winter jackets. Burlington man ní slippers tó dáa. They have sneakers and they are not expensive. You cannot buy perfume. Some of you, your hair 30 ṣe ẹ máa gbé irun 7 months you will not do it. And you are saying you are depressed. You will be depressed. Don't you know when you look at yourself in the mirror, you look haggard, you look stressed up, you will not be happy with yourself. Depression will set in. I always look at people that will say, abroad is depressing. Abroad is depressing. And I'll be like, how is abroad depressing? Abroad that has a lot of activities. It's just me. I'm not an outdoor person per se. If I be outdoor person, hey, there are so many places to go. But I'm not really an outdoor person. The only thing I like is this traveling I'm doing. Once in a while, you cannot go out. You don't have to have somebody to go with you. Devise ways to enjoy your life too. Iṣẹ́ yìí ni kùrà bí ago, iṣẹ́ lago ń ṣekú. Na so work like kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀, like a clock. There is no place like home. There is no place like home. I always look at them when they say abroad is depressing. Abroad is depressing. Báwo la abroad ṣe wà depressing? When people say it, I'm always wondering, how is it depressing? There are so many activities. It is you that you have not devised means. Because you are used to it's depressing fún yín nìyẹn. If you don't start hearing noise up and down, it's depressing. No. Maybe because me or where I was living back in Nigeria, I like my privacy. My gate is always locked. I'm used to it. Mo le wà nínú ilé for 1 week. Tell anybody ode anymore. Me then, and I will not be bored. I will not be bored. Neither will I be abroad is depressing. When there are so many things I can be doing, abroad is depressing. Abroad, how is it depressing? No, you are the one depressing yourself. You are the one causing depression on yourself. You are the one causing problem for yourself. Because you are not thinking of yourself. You are thinking of people. The more you think of others, neglecting yourself, the more depressed you will be. Because you will be pushing yourself above limits. You will be pushing yourself above limits. And by the time you push yourself above limits, in the process of thinking of others above yourself, you get to a stage in life, you will be forced. You will be forced. If you don't put yourself first, you will I always look at people, especially all their families are here. There was somebody that says his children are here, the wife is here, but I want to marry another small wife in Nigeria. I said, are you relocating to Nigeria? He said no. Then why do you want to have small wife? He said he will bring the small wife later to abroad to come and join him. I said the houses you now build, Unko. He said, well, that house, anytime he has to go to Nigeria. I said, do you know a time is coming, you may not be able to travel and be going to Nigeria back and forth again. I said, do you know? He said, it's true. A time is coming. If you tell me, let me tell you something. Those of you who think, especially when you are in your 40s or 50s already, and you build house and you think it's for investment, for renting, let me tell you something. I'm not saying take it all, but let me analyze this thing for you. Nigerians will not like it, especially if their people are here. Tòótọ́ ni tòótọ́ ló ń gbé wọn lọ. Tòótọ́ ló ń gbé wọn lọ. Tó wá dọ̀là wọn á sọ pé obìnrin bá yé àwọn jẹ́. Let me tell you something. You see that investment, what you are calling investment in Nigeria, when you build a house, and you call it investment in Nigeria, it's not investment. In fact, you are losing money. It's something that I've practicalized. When you build, for example, let's assume, especially with the unsteady economy of Nigeria, the unsteady exchange rates. When you buy a property or you build a property, let's say that property, you finish that house at 60 million. If you are renting it out for 60 million house, it's not going to be in a very expensive area. So maybe your rent from that house will be like 2 million. Calculate when that 60 million, you will get that 60 million plus profit of it. By the time you say, okay, let me sell this house, I can bet you, if you use dollars to build that house, if you use naira, it's okay. If you use dollars to build that house, I can bet you, you are going to lose that investment. With the rates, we know the dollar is never steady in Nigeria. It's always going up and it never goes down. Okay? So, let's assume when you were building, you used $30,000 to finish the house. By the time you are selling, remember it's in naira. You are not going to sell. You now sell at maybe 100 million. The 100 million you are selling that house, by the time you are converting it, if that currency, dollar, has gone up, trust me, that's your 100 million will be like maybe $20,000. Maybe to drop, not even maybe, you can't get your dollar equivalent again. It will drop. Ask people who have investments if they are going to be truthful to you. So I'll see some people, they will buy plots of land and be building. They will be building with dollars. Investing in naira with dollars is the most stupid thing anybody can think of. If you are a good business person, you can use naira to invest in dollars. But if you say you are buying for investment, for that house to appreciate later, it's not appreciating. No. Take that and take it to the bank. It's not appreciating. The value of that your money is going to go down by the time you are ready. Either it's your children that wants to sell or you are the one that wants to sell. One thing I found with our people is that we don't like to live. We just like to suffer until we buy. Awadi àti gbé bá rele. Àti gbé bá rele. Àti gbé bá rele. Bàbá ò ṣe ayé. Bàbá ń sá eré competition ni. Kò ṣayé rárá. Na competition life. Baba they live. Show off life. They will now get to Nigeria. They will now start wearing girl clothes. Láwọn tó ń dàbí ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ níbi tán ti ń bọ̀. Because ayé ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ náà ń gbé. Ahmed Mumuni, it is correct in Nigeria of today. What do you mean it's not correct in the Nigeria of today? The house you built when dollar was 300 to a dollar, you built that house, the value was 60 million. You now want to sell that house now. You sell that house 60 million. What do you mean? Hold on, my calculation friend. You think I don't know what I'm saying? 60 million when dollar was 300. That's $200,000. Now you want to sell that house. You sell that house as 120 million. 120 million at the current, with the current exchange rates. Divided by current exchange rates, it will give you $77,000. You think I don't know what I'm saying? It will give you $77,000. That means you've lost $50,000. That is if that house has appreciated that much, which I'm not sure it will have appreciated that much. You see, somebody said I sold my house for 30 million. I only got $15,000, which is what I spent when I built it. God bless you. Ṣé rò pé mi ò mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni? Ó ti lọ ní Olúèkè kò ní lọkẹ̀. Àwa gan jẹ gba ẹ. Mo jẹ gbé mi gan jẹ gba ẹ, so I know what I'm saying. Mo jẹ gba investment in Naija. Èmi Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ n fi dollar ra naira. Na I dey always tell myself. Me, I never use dollar to buy naira. Even your government cherish dollar past naira. Abi they no cherish dollar past naira. They prefer dollar. You see that when they wanted to give those footballer money, they were giving them dollar. They didn't say naira. Will America say they are giving somebody money and they will give them naira? I appreciate dollar than your money. Now, when they are now going to Nigeria, one thing they will have sown Ashwelege to pose. Meanwhile, they are living like house help where they are coming from. Their menu. If you want to know one of your brothers living like that, call them on video. Now one corner. The bank one corner, one corner. Hey, one corner, one corner. Now one corner, then they always stay. Call them on video, make them walk around the house. Except they are living, some of them, they will go into the living room, nobody then get them. Meanwhile, Judith, how are you, my sister? Where they are staying in, where they build in Nigeria, where we say now only once in the blue moon, then go enter. Then buy chair of 5 million. Now then take furnish the house. Chair where they no go sit down on top for the next 3-4 years. Then go come carry nylon, cover the chair. Anytime there, you see, it's very easy. Kaye sheyan. Aye o ti eni she lomi fún re ni yen. Fún re ni yen ló máa fàyè ṣe rẹ̀. And Joshman, I think it depends on individual. Me, I can't use dollar to invest in naira. I'm not saying people should. I say I cannot. You know what the way my own situation is not the way somebody else's situation is. Somebody that has planned to go back home later in life, they have no choice. Okay? So they can do that. Me, I don't have plans to go. Even if I have plans to go, I won't do property and say I'm investing. I'd rather invest my money here. I'd rather invest my money here, in property here. Because here, I'm sure it's going up, it can't come down. So I'd rather invest it here and just have a place to stay when I come, not multiple buildings. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I won't be stupid again. I will never go back. Oh, no, no. It's already too late, yo. You buy the TV they have in their house back in Nigeria. You will see some people, their TV is as big as their living room back in Nigeria. Where they are living, where they live 24/7. The TV they buy in that house, they don't even have time to watch it because they are busy making money to impress people back home. When they have, because compulsorily, you must have your time off, your vacation compulsorily at work. They will give you. You are entitled to 4 weeks and broken into 2 times, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Some of them will collect that holiday instead of them to go and rest and take holiday somewhere to go and rest. They will be looking for another place to go and do another job. Because they want to impress somebody in Nigeria. They want to live a life of king in Nigeria. And that Nigeria, they may not go until another 3-4 years. What if in the process of running to impress people in Nigeria, you can't buy? I mean, you know the time where you write, where you go buy? You can't buy. Now you say you just suffer for this life. You just live this life like person wey no live. Meanwhile, you are very hardworking. Meanwhile, you are very, very hardworking. Not be say you are not hardworking. You are hardworking. But you just decided. Iko keo, ile labo sinmi oko. You see that slogan, ile labo sinmi oko. Most of the slogan are BOE proverb that our parents used to say is very misleading. Ile labo sinmi oko is the reason, no place like home, is the reason why many of you are living like house help. Even house help will live better, because if house help lives in a rich house, that house help will stay in that beautiful place. Okay, somebody say even some people don't have TV in abroad. Tell me you are lying. Some people don't have TV in abroad. Shankweno, thank you. Some people don't have TV in abroad. Eh? The one I know is that some have, they don't turn it on. They don't bother to put it on because they don't have the time to put it on. You concentrate, iṣẹ́, work, double. Ẹ wá dàbí aláàrù. Ẹ dàbí aláàrù. Wọ́n ní aláàrù tó ń jẹ búrẹ́dì, àwòrí ẹ̀ ló ń jẹ tí kò mọ̀. No place like home. Home is where you live. Home is where you live most times. You see that Nigeria, you are a visitor. You are a guest. That is why when you get home, you will need people to do some things for you. Because you are a guest in that place. A place you visit once in a while is not home. Home is where you stay constantly. It may be temporal for now. It may be temporal. Your temporal home. That temporal place. Think of yourself. Take care of yourself. Look after yourself. This is the reason why many of you keep complaining you are depressed. This is why many of you keep saying abroad is depressing. Some of you, you are already over 60. You are still working as if you want to buy. Meanwhile, the owners of this country, some of them, by the time they are 60, they are already how do I say this in English? They are already partly retired. They are still working, but not full time anymore. They slow down. They've been having their holiday. They will now increase their holiday. And your holiday doesn't have to be very expensive. No. It doesn't have to. Vacation does not have to be expensive. It all depends. Taking time off doesn't have to be expensive. You may not even travel. Just that you laze around in your house, you go out, you have fun, you go to places where there are so many activities going on and all that. You go and have fun. At that moment, you know why traveling is good. I personally have experienced what traveling is. Honestly, there's no stopping me. There's no stopping me. No stopping. I just told a friend now, I said, I don't plan to travel this month, but already I have a place I want to go. And I'm going this month. I'm not leaving this state, but I have a place I'm going already to go and take care of myself. Because at this stage, I'm living for me now. I'm not living to even say I'm leaving property for any pikin. I don't give them their property. I don't give them their property. What is their property? Good education. To make sure they are okay. That is what and I have done it. Now it is me. It's me and me and me. And good enough, they understand. They are even encouraging me. They are the one that will say, Mommy, oh yeah, come and do this one. Been called this place in call. They say we Africans, we don't know how to enjoy. Rather, majority of us. The last time I traveled, you guys thought I was joking. I found myself as the only black. The same thing last time I went to UK, all those tourist area. The black that I saw are Ghana. They are Ghanaians. The beauty molo, this last place I went to, I saw myself as the only black. Until I saw this old couple that came from Nigeria. They said they came to do vacation. Yoruba Nini. I think I posted the video on my travel channel. Mommy Yoruba Nini, they said yes. I said, since I've been like, why am I the odd one here? It's you and Robbie. Robbie don't know why I'm built it soon. I was like the odd one out among those people. I'm like, but I had fun. And you know something about traveling? It clears your mind. It clears your mind. You are refreshed. I don't know, you are in a different world when you travel. You are in a different world. We don't live. We don't live at all. All we do is walk until we drop dead. Àwa di àti gbé gbá lere, kò sí orin tá ní. Ilé ló lọ tarara, ìyá ti rere o. Ilé ló lọ ta. Ilé wo ló lọ? Ìyá ti lọ sínú kòtò, ìyá no go any ilé. Ìyá don't enter inside ground. In another 1-2 years time, let them go and dig the place. They will not see anything inside the place. Ilé wo ló lọ? Na so ìyá go suffer through. He go suffer through life. You don't know wetin dem dey call living. Everything about ìyá and baba is to suffer and suffer and suffer. Especially from the place we are coming from. Where we say from childhood, now you don't dey suffer. Like me now, I started helping my mama to sell since when I was 6 years. So I always consider myself as a 6-year-old businesswoman. As small as I dey. Okugbe, amyekide. Okugbe abokugbe, iya kugbe baba kugbe. I consider myself, I say na since 6 years old I don't dey work. So now I don't slow down seriously. Not that I'm not working again, no. I just came back from work. I only pick as needed. That's what I do now. Me kuku get young gbese. As I dey, no be say somebody go say we want to do party and we are doing both party. Everybody $2,000 or $3,000 each. Kilo come. Lọ ṣe party ẹ, bẹ́ bá lọ party ẹ káàbọ̀. Happy birthday ló jẹ mí. One person go put in stress on me. No, I'm not living that kind of life now. The little I have is for me to live a stress-free life, not to add stress to it. So you cannot put your stress off. You want to do buga, you want to show off and put it on me. Me, I'm not ready for that. Me ò wáyé láti satisfy ayé èèyàn kan or boost ayé èèyàn kan. Or you want to do party, you will now tell me say the aṣọ ẹbí o is $1,000 o torí pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. O fẹ́ pààyàn ni. Kí n gbowó owó iṣẹ́ how many days àbí how many week kí n gbé ilé ẹ lọ́wọ́ torí o fẹ́ ṣe party? Hell no, capital no. The money I'm making now is to release stress. I don't want any stress. I'm almost 60. No more stress. Ìmí inú yẹn ti pé 60, 65. Ẹ̀yin sá kiri kìtìkìtì kàtàkàtà up and down. Ẹ̀ ń sá kiri at 60 plus, at 70, going to 70, ẹ fẹ́ para yín. When you pa ilé ló lọ tàràrà yín, wọ́n á sin yín dànù. Ask some other people, when did you go for vacation last? I was asking one guy, I said, when did you go for vacation last? I was in Nigeria 2 years ago. I said, you were in Nigeria 2 years ago. He said, ayé wà ní Nigeria. I said, tell me the ayé you guys are chopping there. Okay, thank you, David Oshilaja. I know someone that bought a land for 5 million in 2003 at 50. Let me pin this your comment. As 250, that's 20,000 pounds. Same land is now going for 24 million as 2,000 naira to a pound. That's 12,000 pounds. Ṣẹgbọ́ṣẹ́. Ṣó lose ní àbó gain? Ẹ fẹ́ máa wo ti yín bó bá wùn kan gbọ́. Accurate, I think I will invite you for my kids' wedding. Aṣọ ẹbí is $400, not expensive until the day. If you're expensive, I no get, I go tell you say I no get. Gele, give me gele. Me, I know that. You see, if you get to a stage in life, you have to be true to yourself. If I can't afford it, then I will tell you no. Can I get gele? Do you have gele? Except you don't want me to come. It's not compulsory. I take everything. Any party, somebody will tell me compulsory. I have to buy gele and aṣọ ẹbí. And I look at the amount. I see as it be. I say, ṣé mo lè mú gele? You said no. Mi ò wá nìyẹn. Mi ò dẹ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ ni mo ṣe torí ìyẹn too bad. Èmi ò ní níyàn lára kéèyàn má ní mi lára ní tèmi. It's not compulsory. Tó bá dẹ̀ pé compulsory ni má bínú. I cannot. That is the life I've decided I have been living. Tó dẹ̀ ràn mí lọ́wọ́ débi tí mo dé yìí. Tí mi ò ń yáwó lọ́wọ́ èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí mi pa sáré yá mi ní èèkan kọjá initial stage tí mo sọ fún yín that I told you about. Apart from then, and I see people here. Ọ̀rẹ́ ìjọ ṣé mo lè sáré rí $200 lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kí n fi gbowó oṣù? Èmi tí mo kọ́ ọmọ mẹ́ta dání, ìwọ tó kò sọ ọmọ lọ́dún ẹ̀ wá máa sọ pé can I still ọ̀rẹ́ ò dẹ̀ sáré yá mi $200 bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí n bá gba salary màá fún ẹ. There are so many people like that. Why? Because they don't go collect aṣọ ẹbí wey they no fit afford. Aṣọ ẹbí ni kura. Living to please people ni kura. No. Nigerians will push you into wahala. And when you have problem, lè rí wọn. Tèmi nìyẹn. I learnt my lesson in a bitter way. I will not come and stress you. Don't come and stress me. Because wetin you push person to be, na him go take abuse them. Nǹkan tí Naija bá sọ̀yàn dì, no ma fi ń búyàn. How did they push you to be? Because you want to satisfy them. You do aṣọ ẹbí today. They say we are going for cruise, party cruise. You do it tomorrow and all that. Anything now happen to you, they will say, when she was not saving, where was she? Nígbà táwọn save. Where was she? Nígbà táwọn fàṣẹ. Where was? Wọ́n kì í délé. So for that, mo mọ̀ wọ́n ara mi. Like I always tell you, when my children were still young, now from there I learned my bitter lesson. Nobody dey borrow widow money. Now it make me know say na so life will be. As a widow, if you go ask them, hey Joe, please borrow me. If them promise you, by the time you say you won't collect, then you go say the money no show face again. In other words, they don't trust you to pay it back. and if you no pay back, nobody wey dem go hold to pay the money, so dem no go borrow you. So I learned my lesson from there. So because of that, I dey do shebo otimo. You know what is shebo otimo? I dey cut my coat according to my pockets. I no dey cut am pass my pockets. In fact, below my pockets in itself. Because if I cut am according to my pockets, I fit find myself bankrupt. So therefore, when party dey in those days, I take gele. Gele no dey expensive. I will now go to the store, or I look at what I have in my wardrobe, match am together. I don't bring out pictures. Me, I don't live fake life, and I know they deceive people. But no matter if you see me, I go stand. That is my own. I will go at that time. If na Ankara, I go buy. I met one lady in this place in a party. If you see as this lady, if you see as she deck Ankara, honestly, you will not think no is Ankara. I look that lady. I move close. I say, Ankara Elewo. She said, yes. I say, I give it to you. You are my kind of woman. She said, Auntie, maybe she man won't come back. I will not let anybody push me into trouble. If na Ankara I get, but my Ankara always call off. I say, I love this because this is just me. I will carry the Ankara, carry your Geremasha. Or I buy French lace. If you notice most of my pictures, they are French lace. Me, I no go buy lace. Where them go tell me, say, is out of vogue. It's not raining again. Shebi, she was raining at a point. Hand cuts. Kí làwọn lace bàtà tún máa ń rà yẹn? Èmi ò tiẹ̀ really rà wọ́n ná. Hand cuts, kini cuts. All those ones, they inside wardrobe now smelling. They don't go out of vogue. Me, I know they do that one with people. E get one lace where I buy for Dubai almost 20 years, about 18 years now. That lace, if I still deck am, you go still look at me say, auntie lace yin igbe. I no go buy waiting day where everybody then go say e dey rain. So that when I wear am, you know Nigeria now, you now wear that cloth 2 years after, they will say, that cloth don rain. Aṣọ tó ti rain nìkan báyìí ló wọ̀ wá. Ṣé wà okay? Nǹkan tí mo ní ni mo wọ̀ wá. And I like abroad. Anyway, today these days now, people so to bring in. Me, I know they follow. Remi le wa deka koba me. If you cobalize person finish, now that thing I go see take abuse the person if anything happen. As I dey now, I dey my legbe jegede. Shebo timo. But one thing is that where me I'm staying, you know, I always like wherever I'm staying to be very, very comfortable. I don't want to come into a house. Maybe I was living very well in Nigeria. I now come to abroad because I want to remain relevant in Nigeria. That abroad where I can't dey live, I know do am well. I go Nigeria, come back. See where I dey live for abroad. I go come dey feel. I went to work 16 hours. I come back or 12 hours. I enter the house. The house is not looking like the place I have in Nigeria. Tell me why I will not feel depressed or how I will not feel depressed. And now men, they do this kind of thing pass. Now men, because of Toto, where they won't go for Nigeria. Now men, because they want to impress their colleague whenever make am, they will not go and build multi-million naira house. Multi-million naira house where be say they no go enter. For the next 2 years, they will furnish it, state-of-the-art furniture. They will do the kitchen. You see as God even catch some of una. Make una no vex yo. Tori e fori pipe se e fe impress. You see all the houses where some of you go buy for Lekki. You see wetin dey happen now. Where water dey enter house. So not only that water dey enter house, some of you, the water where they come from una tap, you cannot drink it. The water coming from your tap, you can't drink the water. And na copy. Na ain't carry many of you go buy house there. Sa ilé tí Bolúra, ilé tí Dayora yẹn, ilé Báyọ̀ yẹn, area yẹn bí náà fẹ́ ra lé sí. Ẹgbẹ́jọdá. You are big man now. You leave mainland. You go there. You see waiting copy, enter menu, put many of you. rain go fall, we go see water flood the house. Water go flood the house. Dry smoke. Me too. I will never live poor in America. I will live, I will eat like a queen.